video is soon to come. For right now, I kind of wanted to do what I did for the Vegas trip and take you guys with me for the packing and the prep. This time, it is not as tedious, and yet it is so much more all at the same time. I got a new suitcase, I got new cubies, new everything for my toiletries. I'm really excited, and this is like a shorter trip. I think we're going for 4 days or so. I have to check the itinerary. But I have a lot of good looks in store for this trip, so I'm excited. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, do so, because you will be seeing a lot of those looks there as well. We'll be getting a lot of good pictures on this post and a lot of good content, so stay tuned for that. With that being said, I'm very excited to take you guys with me as I dive into the kind of packing journey. I have done a lot of the prep work so far. I wrote out a to-do list earlier today, sorted out the actual events that were going to take place on it's 4 days. 4 days are the entire trip. All 4 days, I've sorted that all out and kind of deduced what I'm gonna wear on which days. All of that is sprawled out on my couch right now, which you'll see in a little bit. So the following things that I still have to put together and even begin to mentally organize are my shoes, my toiletries, and how that's all gonna fit in my suitcase as well, and makeup and hair things and all of that stuff, jewelry. But now that I have the organizers and the new things for my toiletries, I think that'll make doing that a lot easier. So I'm excited. We are going to jump right into it and not keep you guys waiting any longer. Alright, so this is my travel fit, the brown that you see there. There's a dress underneath, so don't really mind. This is all I'm saying, is this I left out, so I knew that I was traveling in that. And we're not leaving till Wednesday, but I like to plan ahead because I'm just very type A in that way. I'm a type A, type B person. I'm only type A when forced, okay? If that makes sense. And trips and travel are one of those times that I'm forced. I think I said that in the last video. I do think I said that in the last video. So that's why it kind of looks like this now when I don't leave until next week, Wednesday. It is currently Friday. And I've been prepping and planning for this since Wednesday of this week, even though I've known it was happening for like 3 months. Right. Back to the clothes. So, got all of my fits laid out, including some extra pieces that I'm just packing just in case. But everything that's kind of laid out are my main pieces and my swimsuits there. So, with that being said, I don't necessarily know. I know for the first day, we're kind of just relaxing and chilling, so I can get away with sandals and things for dinners and for like the chill, relaxed days. And I have some plain white sandals that will go with everything. But when I need to dress up, or when we're gonna be in the middle of the rainforest doing zip lining and ATVs and all of that stuff, I have to be active, and I don't have a good pair of shoes I just wanna destroy in the rainforest, you know? Like, I don't just actively have a pair of shoes where I'm like, yeah. Like, not even a pair of bar shoes. All of my bar shoes I've given away. I've cleared out my closet. Or they're in storage. And I don't wanna attack that. So, yeah. And in terms of toiletries and all of that, I'm probably gonna get that sorted a little bit later. I'm making lunch right now, but I wanted to give you guys an update just because this was like the first time in the day that I've had a moment and have been settled. So I will probably be giving you updates, if not later today, tomorrow when I wake up and continue my packing. My packing and stuff has to be done Monday because I have my family coming to stay with before we leave, because we leave at 4 in the morning the day that we depart. So I have to then prep for people to be sleeping in my house and still have it be clean when we leave, so I come back to a clean house, if that makes sense, because I do not like to come back to a apartment in disarray. So I need to be ready by Monday because we leave Wednesday. So I need to be, instead of being done Tuesday, I need to be done Monday so that I can make sure everything's clean and set up on Tuesday. That makes sense. I have my friend coming over tonight, which is why I don't think that I'll continue getting footage tonight, just because I have plans. I'll be outside, y'all. But that's only because it's her break and I'm about to leave. So we're gonna go out, and it's 60 degrees in Milwaukee today. It was 30 degrees yesterday. So we're gonna be outside. We're getting margaritas. Yeah. So yeah, if I don't update you guys later today, that is why. You still might get some fun like in between clips though, if I have any that I can put in there for you. Okay, that's it. Bye. I'm back. It is officially a new day. It is Sunday. And I told you guys that I might not be able to. I look rough, so we're just gonna start preface there. And I told you guys that because of events yesterday, I probably wasn't gonna be able to get all of my heavy and nitty gritty packing done. But I would take you guys with me today. So I wanted to kind of preface that it is a new day, and I'm about to jump into the rest of my packing and kind of try and knock that out for the day, because then I have to take down my hair and wash that. That'll probably be a separate video that you should also watch. So I have all of my clothes and everything put together in the cubies. I'll show you guys that. So I have everything put together in the cubies right now, clothes-wise. And my BDS cubie is getting built as we speak. I still have to put the S in there. But the things I still have to get together are shoes, as well as all of my toiletries. And my toiletries, I have most of the things that I need in my mind to put together, but I'm still gonna make a list of everything. And then for shoes, those are all in my storage, so we're gonna have to venture out to look for the right pair of shoes for the activities that we have planned. So with that being said, we're kind of just gonna dive into it. I have a lot of cute outfits packed. However, I have one pair of shoes I know will go with most of them, not all of them. So it'll kind of be interesting now that I've packed the clothes, how I'm gonna match my shoes to my outfits. But hey, that's life. So let's jump into the toiletries and get all of that packed up so then I can check off another item off my list. I started with laying everything out that needs to go into our travel case. And these are my bottles that I showed you guys earlier for my liquid and such that I have to put those in as well. So we're about to start that process. And I'm a little bit nervous because the bag is big. I got it because it was definitely going to fit most of the things I needed to, and it has a good size, and it's double-sided, so it can hold things on both sides. However, I have a lot of things, and so I do worry. So we're going to start with, I think, the bottles and putting all of my liquids in there that I plan to. I also am not going to fill them up all the way because we're only going for a short amount of time, and I don't necessarily know how you clean these, if that makes sense. Oh, I just broke it. Oops. I wasn't supposed to do that. That much is sure. Okay, I fixed it. So this screws on. Oh, do not pull off the whole thing. All right, so we're gonna start by filling this with soap. I also should probably label them all so that I'm not just miscellaneously squeezing out substances for my face and everything. I don't think I will need to put my face wash in one, but we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna put this one into the bag and see how it fits. This is the case that we have. I also just got this, so all of the travel things that I'm working with as of right now are new. They also made it look so cute and functional, 7 bottles could fit in here. Girl, stop playing. You know that I am not about to fit 6 damn full-size things in this container. However, will I maybe fit these in there? I think it was perfectly made. Yes, okay. First one. I'm gonna get all of those in and then come back and show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Is done. I have all of my smell goods and shower things, face washes, and my oils on this side, and I'm going to add my sunscreen to the other side with my makeup. So I have my other bag, and I was able to get the rest of my things in there that I wasn't necessarily 100% sure on. if they would fit in my main toiletry bag. I want to see if this last item would fit. I don't think it will. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. But I'll just stick that in the bag by itself. Okay. All right, so now we're going to get all of this put into the suitcase before I venture off and start to work on finding my shoes and making sure I have all of my shoes. Okay, this is my new suitcase, guys. It's so beautiful. And I like to think of myself as a packing wizard of my family. Usually, I feel like I can fit a lot into a little in a suitcase. And my family claims it's because my clothes are smaller than all of theirs. That might have something to do with it, but I also think it's just because I'm a G at my organization skills when it comes to my clothes and my suitcase. So we're gonna put in our little cubies, and I'm actually going to stack this one like that. And I need, oh, I forgot to get socks. I need those. I need like 2 more pairs because I know myself. I feel like I'm getting a bit of a cold, and now is not the time to do that. I'm about to leave on Wednesday. So I've been trying to like calm myself with tea and such to make sure that that goes away. But it's not so far, and I want to kill myself. Okay, so the socks are in there, and now I'm gonna put my toiletries in. And now I just need my shoes, and then I can start focusing on my carry-on. Woo! Alright, so we're about to run to my storage to get some shoes because basically everything else has been put in the suitcase as you saw. So now it's just a matter of the last detail of my outfits and such, shoes, and then I was planning to do this when I did my toiletries because I wasn't really sure how they were going to be placed in my suitcase, but I also forget that we have pre-TSA and like clear, so I don't have to take off my jewelry or all of that when we check into the airport. So because of that, I'm just gonna wear all of my jewelry instead of trying to pack it because I wear basically the same jewelry every day anyways. It's my nice rings, my nice necklace, and then the only thing that's gonna change are my earrings. And I can put a simple pack, like I have a couple cute packs like this from Francesca's and Urban that are just really easy to throw in any bag, and the earrings work well for any occasion. So Urban, love you for that. And yeah, so the jewelry and things, I know I talked to you guys about that. I think I'm not really sure what I've talked to you guys about at this point. My brain is mush. I'm pacing. But jewelry is the like only thing I was worried about doing, and then I realized I had like an epiphany. Duh, wear it. So to storage we go. As you can see, my storage is filled to the brim. So we're gonna get into this bad boy and try and find some shoes. It opens itself, it's so full. And I know you guys have like a weird angle, but we're just gonna have to go with what it is because I have to figure out how I'm gonna maneuver this. Let's see which ones give Puerto Rico. I also fear the white sandals that I thought I had are not here. I have these though. These would be good. Yeah, okay. Let's scoop up all of these monstrous pile of shoes. Let's scoop up this monstrous pile of shoes that I've put together and go see what of them is actually going to work with my suitcase. I also grabbed this cute dress. It's red. I don't know when I might wear it, but in my mind it's also heavily Puerto Rico, so it's coming. Alright, so now the shoes. I feel like the black sandals are going to be a safe bet for like any excursion that is just like to the beach or like the cabana where we're gonna just be relaxing, and I'm probably gonna be toes in the sand. That's what these are for. These are for the zip lining and ATV and like walking around type beat. However, they are white and we're gonna be in the rainforest. And so I'm a little worried about them getting dirty, and those also tend to be a little tight, but I have multiple experiences where I'm going to have to be in tennis shoes. So I'm gonna bring those, but I'm also gonna bring my black pair of Converse because these are a little bit looser on my feet, and they go like they're black, so they're gonna go with everything. And then lastly, my Tevas. Another good pair of just like action sandals rather than cutie cute sandals. These are just sandals I can throw on casually. I'm bringing 5 pairs of shoes. That's crazy, right? We're not even there for that many days. I still have to put heels in here. Oh! It's fine. Let's do it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Oh, I have my heels. This is crazy, but it's also totally understandable because it's me that I'm bringing this amount of shoes. So it's happening. Oh well. I have 5 pairs of shoes. We're going there for 4 days. It's fine. So I think my suitcase is done. I'm pretty stinking positive that that was all I needed. Period. So my suitcase is done, y'all. I am so excited for this trip, and I also feel very grateful. My mom, she always makes it a point to help me and my sister like travel and experience the world, which I think is so important. But I also just feel privileged because I know not a lot of kids my age, not a lot of adults, people in general my age get to experience the things that I am. So that's why I feel so blessed and honored, and I'm happy to share them in video form with you guys because this is going to be a really fun trip, and packing is making it just more and more real as we get closer to the departure date. So yeah, thanks for coming with me while I pack up this beautiful suitcase. There's definitely probably going to be things that I add to it before we leave, and as I'm finishing up my carry-on and prep and stuff like that. But I think for right now, where I'm at, this is pretty darn good. And this suitcase, I also just got it. It holds so much more than I thought it would. Like, I was worried that I would stuff this to the brim because like we usually carry, I want to say like 2 suitcases each any vacation we go on. Which is why for Japan, we got the 45s, like, or whatever they are, they're huge. Because 1, it's Japan, and 2, we're going there for 10 days. When my family went on a 7-day trip, we each had 2 suitcases, and then there was a separate suitcase. So I'm just not appalled, I'm shocked at the amount of stuff that I got in here. All of it. And I feel like I'm forgetting something because it looks so empty. But I'm not. So I'm gonna close it and allow my brain to close this chapter. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me as I packed and prepped myself for this trip. Stay tuned for a lot of good footage that's going to be coming your way of the trip and all of the excursions we have planned while on this trip. The beautiful resort that we're going to be staying at. Everything is just going to be so amazing. And that's all I know I keep saying that a lot, but I can't even imagine the amount of fun we're about to have, so I can't prepare you truly for the amount of fun I'm about to have. But you can always watch it in my next video. Make sure to like this one, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, do all the things, and hopefully we can all learn to love it day by day together, as this trip will definitely be helping me learn to love it every single day. Bye.